everyone, and thank you once again for joining me, Jan Harp, on whichever social media platform you are watching this. Just wanted to take a moment and talk about being a boss. So there are some popular reels right now that talk about being a boss. Those who are embracing the entrepreneurial mindset and they're saying to themselves, I want to get out there, I want to put my best foot forward, I want to make sure that these services that I'm putting forward are integrity-driven services, the best customer services someone comes across in, recent memory to where they want to refer, my services out, and they want to, be a part of my customer base because they feel as though I'm offering them something that is of value. That is the goal of entrepreneurship. So everyone who's embracing that mindset, wonderful. You're doing the right thing. But there's a few of us out there. I always like to say us and we, because I don't want anyone to feel like, I'm just, poking them. We've all had our lazy days. But that reel going around right now where they're saying, this is all I'm supposed to do. This is all I'm supposed to do all day long. Just sit back, enjoy mimosas, maybe Arnold Palmer's, but this is all I'm supposed to do. And no matter what kind of boss you are, that is not all you are supposed to do. You are not supposed to spend your day just at the poolside or at the restaurant or at the beach enjoying yourself. No, this is an off moment. But when you're an entrepreneur, that means that if someone doesn't show up today, you're on task. It means that if someone doesn't do what they're supposed to do and the customer's upset, you're the one who's most invested because this is your endeavor. So you're the one who's going to come in and say, you know what? Let me make that right for you. Let me fix that for you. Because being a boss is not just about delegating. It's not just about sitting around and enjoying the scenery. It's about really putting in the work and having the integrity in order to offer people a product or a service that they're going to feel that they spent their money, that their money was well spent. You don't want someone to walk away feeling like either they were conned, they were gypped, they were manipulated, they didn't get what they thought they were going to get. You want to address those things. And if that's not your mindset, if you're going into entrepreneurship with the mindset of take it or leave it, just be happy I'm here. You should just be so grateful that you came across my business. No, that's not going to lead to longevity at all. The only way to have longevity in business is not to just walk around talking about I'm a boss. The way to have longevity in business is to provide people with integrity-driven services. That means if you are an Airbnb cleaner, clean the place. It means that if you say you are going to fix someone's car, fix the car. If you tell someone that they're going to have a 24-hour turnaround, if by some chance something happened and you were not able to accomplish it in 24 hours, then at least have the integrity to let them know, hey, such and such happened. I'm going to be right on it. It's going to be to you in this amount of time and so on and so forth. Those are things that as a boss, you have to be on top of, not your employee. It's not all about just delegating things all day long. Trust and believe. I don't know them personally, but even Beyonce and Beyonce, they are on their grind. They're not sitting around being fabulous, talking about I woke up like this all day long. I know that the media, social media, television media, they try to get us to think in our mind that there's this place in life that we're going to arrive at when we're finally successful, and that's when we are, bosses, and we're able to just sit back, kick it, relax all day, and that's our life now. I don't dream of labor. I don't have any dream job, and all. No, even that person who said that about not having a dream job, they do have a dream job. Their dream job is to be able to be an actress, be on Broadway, and because it's their passion and they love it, they don't see it as work. They don't see it as, oh, this is such a hard job. I do a lot of traveling, and at first it was so much fun, it was great, but at the end of the day it's still a job. So after a while of traveling, then you just want to be home. I'm sure, like I said, I don't know them, but the Beyoncés and the Rihannas of the world, there's times where they just don't want to be on stage. They just want to be home, because being a boss has nothing to do with sitting around all day. Being a boss is about doing something that you love, doing it with integrity, and then turning it into generational wealth. So I wish that all of you will be able to figure out how to turn your creative passion into a monetized endeavor. I want you to be able to do this a lot more than you sit at your desk, but I do not want you to be persuaded to believe a lie. This is not what people who are successful do all day long. People who are successful get to enjoy taking vacations a little bit more than the next person, but at the end of the day, if they're truly successful and they want to remain successful, then they're working. They're working when the employees go home, when the clocks are not being, hours are not being taken off the clock. Everybody is now home and they're in their bed with their family. They're enjoying their time. The boss is still working. The boss goes to sleep last. The boss, everything that happens, the boss is the one who should be on top of it, not who you delegated it to. All right, so I wish all of you the boss life, but just remember, the boss life is not sitting on your The boss life is getting out there and working off your working. Thank you once again for joining me, Jan Harp, on whichever social media platform you're watching. Find a seminar. Our seminars are coming online soon. We look forward to seeing you then.